Hello, thank you for joining with me. We are in A Course in Miracles, Workbook for Students, Part 1 of the workbook, Lesson 140. My mind holds only what I think with God. Today we are reviewing Lesson 137, When I am healed, I am not healed alone, and Lesson 138, Heaven is the decision I must make. The practice instructions you can read in Review 4, Introduction, or it's 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night, and we do have a separate meditation if you'd like to join us with that. And on the hour, review the review lessons, say them, and then sit in silence with them for about a minute each. Commentary. More and more, as we progress through the workbook, what we are being asked to do is really commune with God, or to put it in more mundane terms, to get back into communication with Him. You taught yourself the most, this is a quote from the book if you're just listening along, it's chapter 14. You taught yourself the most unnatural habit of not communicating with your Creator. Yet you remain in close communication with Him and with everything that is within Him as it is within yourself. Unlearn isolation through His loving guidance and learn of all the happy communication that you have thrown away but could not lose. As we clear our minds of lesser thoughts and tune in to the thoughts we share with God, thoughts will come to our minds, and they won't be from ourselves alone. And so this is a quote from the workbook, part 1, section, I'm sorry. And so each one will bring the message of his love to you, returning messages of yours to him. So will communion with the Lord of hosts be yours, as he himself has willed it be. Connecting in my mind with God connects me as well with brothers and sisters. Because all of us are connected to the Source, I am not healed alone. I could use a message of His love today. How about you? And I wouldn't mind returning my message of love to Him as well. There are moments in a loving relationship where the love just seems to be ping-ponging back and forth so fast you can't follow it. You can't even be sure whose love is whose. It outstrips ping-ponging, in fact. It transcends the back-and-forth motion implied by that analogy and becomes a constant, cyclic current of love going both ways simultaneously. You don't even feel as though you are doing anything. You are just caught in the current, possessed by love. Sort of the way you might feel when you look into your beloved's eyes and feel you are falling in, when the love coming back at you is almost too much to bear, and the love you are feeling threatens to blow your circuits. I'd like a moment like that today with my beloved. Well, I'd like a moment like that this year. I've had such moments, but they are rare. Why are they rare? Having these moments of communion, which are a foretaste of heaven, is up to me. It's a decision I must make. No, the decision I must make. And this is a quote from chapter 15. The instant in which magnitude draws upon... The instant in which magnitude dawns upon you is but as far away as your desire for it. As long as you desire it not, and cherish littleness instead, by so much is it far from you. By so much as you want it, will you bring it nearer. It is nearer than my own heart, so close. This ecstasy of love, this communion with God is actually going on right now. My mind has never ceased to be in perfect communication with Him. The part of your mind in which truth abides is in constant communication with God, whether you are aware of it or not. So all that is necessary is to decide that I want it, and it is there. I just plug into it. What is it that prevents me from choosing it? What keeps me from letting myself fall in love with God? What holds me back? Am I willing to be in love with everyone, or am I afraid of appearing too mushy? Am I afraid of being out of control? Am I afraid of being too vulnerable? What holds me back? Let me look at myself today and ask myself, why am I not experiencing being in heaven right now? When you realize that you could just switch over at any instant and that you don't, it's a sobering moment. All of a sudden, you can't blame anyone or anything for experiencing anything less than heaven. You recognize that you are choosing it. I am doing this to myself. See chapter 27, section 8:10:1. There is literally nothing to prevent me from experiencing the holy instant right now. Nothing but my refusal to accept it. Nothing but my fear. So we begin today considering the choice that time was made to help us make. There is no rush. We have all the time to make this choice. But why wait? Why not now? Thank you for joining with me. I apologize for the background noise. We're grilling out. Heaven is the decision I must make. When I am healed, I am not healed alone. My mind holds only what I think with God. And this, I volunteer for hospice, and this is what I experience. Looking into the eyes of the patients I work with. It's just such a jolt of love. A shot of love. Ha ha. Yes, I love that. A shot of love. Thank you. I wish you many moments, many shots of love today. Thank you. I love you.